Hello dear trader and welcome at this Bitcoin technical and order flow analysis video. I'm in pretty good mood today. We were shorting heavily 70,000 retests with the group. I myself was taking the largest trades I usually do, which is 5x leverage. And also I will be in today's video I want to go over what was the context and trade setup for such short. Then we will go over execution of this trade and I will be showing you all order flow tools which were useful for that. I just also want to remind you, if you like this video, please give it a like. I believe this video is better than 98% of the paid groups in the world. I do this for the community, so anyone who is on tight budget can learn even without being higher rank in our trading group. Trading group is of course paid for most of these sections because it took a lot of time. It took hundreds of hours for me to put educational modules together, and education has value. So pay attention, you can learn a lot about current situation, and you will know you don't want to long into the big resistance and you want to be on the short side in such setup. So let's go over it. I will be doing nothing else. I will be not checking what Bitcoin might do next. I will be just focusing on the short and also on this. I can also cover this long here because we were waiting for that as a main target, as one of the main targets of today. So let's start with the context and general setup for the market. So as soon as I woke up today, I prepared our group and myself with the technical analysis. We can go over a few folders. Let me show you some of them. Let's go to 2 hour time frame. So from market structure perspective, these are supply and demand nodes. Support and resistance. Simply Bitcoin inner's volatility is super high, so I use areas so Bitcoin can fluctuate freely. Now we were revisiting another big medium time frame market structure. Actually Bitcoin was doing some serious rejections here. This is also like a bias, like if you trade above this market structure, you open road for much higher levels. You are trying to build some floors out of it, like here. And also if you trade below, then you open road to the downside. Also on the 70,000 retest, we were planning to, we had naked market structure, so this was also serving as confluence for me. You can see we had multiple retests. 2 times it was retested as market structure resistance. So same thing here. I was expecting it will give nice reaction because 70,000 in the group. I was actually predicting before any order flow we will see at least scalp or intraday short, and we actually got even much stronger trade because the order flow was aligned with it. The most important thing, like one of the most important things for you, is AMT here. So we can see what was market after. Yeah, you remember first day we went into the big longs with the group. Yes, actually it was over here first day. So this was the most recent longs. I was also positioned long from much lower positions. What you always need to ask yourself, what was market? Let me do it like this. What was market after with pushes to the upside? You can clearly see we've revisited and retested and held the 1 month range val. So market was telling me clearly it's gonna very likely trade and rotate this 1 month range here. This is more medium time frame. You can also see we had final 1 month point of control. It was marked as naked, so we've got big reaction over the weekend. This was the Trump was also talking, so no matter the news, we've got the trade in the group. We got very massive rejection actually on such trade, very massive rejection. So for almost 3.7% move to the downside. Now the high volume node and naked point of control was traded. So what was another target for the market? Of course, once you reclaim this high volume node, you open road to the 1 month VAG of the range. And that was the big targets. And now also you almost, actually, did we? We almost kissed 5 month VAG. Now, why this box is so powerful is not only because we trapped a lot of big longs at the highs. We've had massive open interest increase here, so we know a lot of traders are participating on both sides. But also, as I am long from multiple targets from below, this was one of the pivotal targets for me. I know it's still summer. I know the real flows usually comes to the crypto market and equities after summer ends. And I know this is going to serve as a target for me and for thousands of traders around the world as well. So you are rejecting not only because we, As I said, a lot of trap longs at highs, also big shorts piling in, but longs from earlier are taking profit. Medium time frame longs and also high time frame longs. High time frames longs were rotating this big 5-month range. Okay, so you had additional force in the market. As soon as market saw big rejections, market is not only human based, but 80-70% of market is algorithmic. Algos also had programmed take profits as soon as you go above 60. Actually, once you kiss 70,000. 70,000 is not only psychological level, but is also the options market, huge option market expiry. So if market makers see 70k is getting reclaimed, proper reclaim, they are forced to buy in inventory. What was really great about 70,000, we've spent only, if I go to 5-minute chart, you can actually go to 1-minute chart and you will see we've spent only 30 seconds above 70,000 on all exchanges in the world. This was fantastic because I said in the group in one of my scenarios, I don't want to see reclaim, especially like I don't want to see the reclaim of this box. Yeah, if you reclaim this box, you will immediately open road to higher targets because we have limited resistance. So this was perfect scenario. You did also swing failure pattern. By the way, I mapped out potential scenarios. It doesn't matter that didn't play out perfectly, but I pulled the trigger and I told the group I'm pulling the trigger. And you can see we did. There was earlier key high here at 70,067. So you were not only having local swing failure pattern, but also the local one. So all like local people got stopped out, but also the higher time frame, and also so this was also a swing failure pattern trade. I also want to go in the logical order in the posts in the group. Maybe I can finish the. Let me check if I. Okay, this is turned off. Good. I was hearing noises because all day I'm hearing this. Global Orderflow with audio, and I was hearing voices like market is. I didn't turn it off. This is a problem of trader. If you listen to aggregate all day, maybe high volume nodes I can cover a bit as well here, so you can see. I was also expecting rejections here because this is 5-month high volume node. This naked one gave us trade with the naked point of control. This was covered. I also knew once we reclaim VAC area, you have almost not much volume in these areas. Yeah, we always move very swiftly over the area. So I was expecting another swift move into the 3-day high volume node. We also had naked point of controls. Actually 71,000. Once we reclaim this high, doesn't matter when. Just for the future, you can write it down. 71,000 is like this area is another trade area plan for nice shorts. And now once we reclaim this area, there will be very limited shorts until potential these two highs, swing failure pattern and all-time high. Yes, so we are getting like we will have very limited resistance once Bitcoin starts pushing. So just wanted to show you. So you needed also tight swing, like if you were shorting here, you needed pretty tight stop loss because you had big liquidity. Like when we go into the liquidity, yes, you also see if market would be starting to push over 70,200, you would be like people who were shorting here. I mean, yeah, shorting here would be forced to buy, and that will be causing cascaded upside. So tight stop loss in such trade. Now I will be switching more for the like. Let me show you the live coverage I was doing, and there is almost nobody in the world doing such coverage. Yes, giving you insights before we actually do it. Okay, so we go over here. I just want to see where I woke up. Because all these posts I was doing are very important. Yesterday, okay, so I'm here. Great, trade area played out. Today, this is today 9 a.m. Perfect. You will see how the trading goes. One more thing I want to show you. So I was doing this preparation post. You can stop the video and read about it because I was planning for myself 3 potential scenarios for the swing failure pattern. We actually did something in between. This was like bonus scenario where I was mentioning where is it? One more trade I might be interested to take out is when market tries to breach 70k. This was similar to this bonus trade here. Market, in the end like breached 70k but reversed very quickly. So those massive hundreds of millions of absorptions gave us a reversal. Like all those buyers exhausted themselves, okay, on the 70k. So this was what was planned happened in between this bonus trade I gave, but also I covered it like live, so that's what matters. Okay, so let's return to when I was joining the group. I mean, when I woke up. Okay, so let's go over this. So I'm posting 70k is big barrier indeed. I expect force move up over as option markets will be buying inventory. We know the 70k is well protected in the order books. This is why we range below it. So first of all, when we go into the order books and you try to trade before market actually attacks the 70,000, you know it's very likely market after impulsive pushes to the upside will be trading this. We'll be trading below 70,000. Yes, we'll be collecting volume and liquidity so it can attack the highs. And indeed, look at the open interest. Open interest was increasing massively. When we go into more general overview, like through aggregated overview, you can see how open interest was increasing. Since the push up we did almost, wow, that was 12,000, 15,000 bitcoins on the stable coins contracts and also on the margin contracts, 5.28 million to that's like 200 to 300 million open increase. So market was clearly very small area, so market was clearly building some volatility out of it. You can see how I was saying that market can easily give pullback on profit taking start from all those long since 53, 57 and 63k. If we reclaim the circled area, we will go for larger liquidity node and fill inefficiencies into 70k resistance. Very simple here. Open interest is over the roof, so major volatility is coming, and actually we are witnessing the major volatility as we speak. You see circled area, very clear resistance for me. You can also see what was actually driving Bitcoin higher. So weekend people were shorting heavily Trump, and also after weekend was developing still heavy shorts. Now spot market was not even pumping as much, but this was all the longs, I mean shorts covering and they were rebuying position. So this was also very helpful for the price. And you see we did full delta round trip. This means everybody who was shorting is now taken out from the market locally. We can also see I was posting order books are now getting heavy pressure. Of course, there was some pressure already building up here, but this was already reaching extreme thresholds for me. So we had like 6 times more shorts than longs in the limit order book. So it's telling you range is likely, and also you need big volume to actually push over 70k, like multiple time volumes. I'm also preparing traders for the order books resistance, and myself for 70,000 was very clear, massive order books, hundreds of millions on the short side. So you needed to, if you breach 70k, you need massive bid to actually retain the bid, yeah, if you trap people, because then market can quickly reverse, and that's what happened today. We were doing some scalping before we attacked 70,000. Volatility was pretty low. Someone was building orders. We don't need that. Yeah, market order books were forcing Bitcoin to be in the local range. That's fine. Further down, we can also see, yes, like I was showing you open interest, but also this is like only one view. We are now in all-time highs on open interest, while we are not at all-time highs on Bitcoin. So a lot of leverage is actually trying to push Bitcoin to the new all-time highs, and for the 71, 72,000, this was not so much spot driven. So when you reverse, all these people who bought the local and medium time frame top will be forced to sell. So that's what we saw a bit later when we got our swing failure pattern. And you can see also one thing, this is 4-hour time frame. When Bitcoin takes all-time highs, it's very likely we start to push a few $1,000 push to the upside. So because you see what is happening past five months. Yes, open interest is also increasing, and delta from the perpetuals is increasing. So heavy shorts are also here from the leverage. So high time frames, once all these highs are taken, you don't do swing failure pattern. You don't stand Bitcoin in the way. There is potential for the multi-thousand move to the upside. Yeah. Let's go further down. We will be now slowly starts to covering this swing failure pattern, the major one. I was also scalping in between. You can see some nice take profit there was hit. Actually, take profit I shared here was was hit fully. Okay, so let's finally get, oh yes, and here is another good post. Yes, so if we lose 69,300 to 200 area without swing failure pattern, I will expect single prints to be filled. That's like most immediate target. Once you fill single prints, you will see if you react from this market structure high or no. If you don't, market can easily fall down. And also, like, you can also see how ugly the volume profile looks like. It's very ugly. There is very limited support, so you expect moves to the downside on the Bitcoin, yeah, because all those longs who were longing up top got wrecked, yeah. Here was another scalp before we attack the highs. I'm also warning traders, volatility is also reaching point of no return because the open interest breached critical thresholds. It was almost like 1.2 billion. That's when so many people gets positioned, you know, it's just crazy because everybody wants to be right and will be looking for exit or profits. So here we are. Market is now doing medium swing failure pattern. I'm posting in a group. This is 5x size for me. Just 1 or 2 minutes after. 5x size means this is larger size I use. So I put a lot of money on such trades. Big absorption, 70k barrier helping. We can also see equities are definitely helping. So Bitcoin, if equities will be pushing to all-time highs, Bitcoin will be more likely to also continue for its own highs. But equities are pushing down. They are affecting Bitcoin heavily past 2 weeks. So yes, you definitely had help from the global equities as yes. Let's go further. Shorts going well so far. That nice 70k retest and rejection was also useful. Literally 30 seconds of trading spent above 70k. That's what I like. I like to see price not spending much time above certain levels. It gives us then the strong high or low, yeah? Also selling tail and other stuff. Also market had serious reaction. I took take profit one for 50% when market was already falling into it was still in the local range. So I was taking guaranteed profit and also covering stop loss. So I cannot lose anymore this trade. Anything what happens between is just like not literally free money, yeah? Because I have no risk in the market. I also said retail world got bullish at 70k, smart capital hammered them down. A lot of, like Mark Crypto Twitter was looking super bullish. A lot of people were saying 70k bridge will be bullish. Retail was bullish and that's what happened to them at 70k. Also we are seeing in Exocharts, I can open the Exocharts a bit. Let's go here as soon as we are going down. Market is bleeding. So as soon as we started to really leave this local range with so many trapped longs, I also said I'm seeing a lot of longs are getting trapped and they are destroyed. So people were longing with very heavy sizes here, but look at the delta. Delta got also negative. Like even when 339 long was trying to enter, he gave us only very little, positive delta and negative delta also won. So these were really futile attempts for Bitcoin to, be strong. So sellers were firmly in control. Another pullback. You see how people are buying, and now market continues to down. Now open interest starts to decrease. So anyone who was longing there was getting trapped and only filling positions. Also, where is the post? I was doing that post. Oh, here, yeah. So we did swing failure pattern. Do you see the relative volume spike? Relative volume is actually very important because it can show you change of character in the marketplace. In order for good high, like for the breakout, you need multiple times more relative volume, like was the 50-minute candle average, and it was only 157 on Binance. So this was showing me the bulls are pretty weak up there. They show me not much interest to breach the level. We would need like 600 million at least to breach all those walls. So bulls, very futile attempt, and this was absolutely great swing failure pattern. You didn't even need much trapped longs at the highs because of this low volume breach. Volume is everything in trading. Most of our things are based on volume. Look what is happening further. So equity is absolutely losing dignity. They are bleeding further. Bitcoin, what Bitcoin did past week, it followed them when they were bleeding. So this was great for us, very helpful. Let's go further down. So we now fill the fingerprints. I was telling you it's very likely we will do. Once we do them, you either try to stay in the range or you will start rejecting. And also this is no real support, so if market starts diving, you know, it's going to be crazy cascades to the downside. If market continues down, no real support until 68k. Even such support is not equal to normal workdays, as the weekend price action preferred scenario is large drop to take out weekend liquidity below Trump's low. So you see, Bitcoin is at 69,356 and I'm already giving targets below Trump's low at 68,500. Let me show you the result. Yes, that's what means to understand what's your trade potential, and that's how you stay in the trade. Look at the short Bitcoin. This is the Trump low over the weekend when he was speaking, did swing value pattern, boom. So this was, I called before $3,000, how much yet, over $3,000 move to the downside. Yes, 68k gave us a little scalp. That was about it. It's made from the weekend, so it's not strong. Traders made nice profits in the group, of course. How did we knew we have big potential to the downside? Of course, when we where I was, need to scroll down a bit. Okay, here I was. So when we open interest again, we knew there is large open interest build up. So if market starts to break down, all the people who were longing at the top of the range are getting wrecked. You can also watch the longs with this super simple template I shared in the group, where you turn on open interest. So you know open interest is increasing heavily here, and you watch where longs and shorts are getting positioned. This is also future resistance in the market. Once you retest here, you have so many trapped longs here, very likely you get at least scalp or intraday short, and you want to add to your trade. The market don't even need to revisit this zone. It can actually reject already from these lows, so these people don't have chance to escape the market. Yeah, but you see how many people were getting long. Very crazy. Let's go further down. This was textbook reversal, and I will do a video about it. Some of you asked me how I added to the reversal. So you can be watching. So I was telling you, I was watching also the order flow. But one of the simple things you could be doing, because just without any order flow tools, you know, market. This was the point when you can be adding. I will not be shorting here like new scalp because you need wide stop loss for that. But if you are in short already here, you fill the single prints and you are pushing to the upside. So you know this is the main what you want from market here is to immediately reclaim val and point of control of the range. And because these lows are already reclaimed, so, because oftentimes we see the fractal when market does this, it starts to continue the range, take out higher liquidity. But here opposite happened. You see immediate absorptions. These were actually new longs coming here in the Exocharts, and they were getting absorbed. So opposite was happening. Market was clearly saying, okay, enough, I will not be returning back to this range, we are going down. And you, with so many trap people, it was very easy setup to do so. This was also a major add for me to my short. I lowered my sell maybe somewhere to the VAH, but it was well worth it because it doubled my profits. Yes, you can see those big longs coming in here, trying to get market into the range. Yes, and they are getting rejected. Same thing was happening on Bybit. So absolutely amazing reaction. We can go further down. So you see the equities are helping us. So we are staying in our short. One of our traders, Ray, was posting, we have current liquidity, so it's very easy for the market to actually take all these lows. This was weekend. You know what is it about. So people struggle to trade Mondays because Monday likes to take out both sides of the weekend traders. So what was weekend doing? What's the day today? 27 to 88 was weekend. Yeah, so weekend people are longing all weekend. Yeah, after Trump, of course. Now you are stopping out weekend shorts as well. You are taking a lot of their liquidity. Yes, you don't need, this was higher time frame liquidity, it was not taken, but you now see market starts to dropping. If I zoom in, you made a lot of more local liquidity nodes. This was like as soon as you start to drop here, you were taking out the breakout longs stop losses, yes. And now you see what market did, yes. It fully stopped out many people who were longing over the weekend, and now also this low was taken, and it was pretty tight for the swing failure pattern liquidity. Only this node was left, so 80% of the liquidity was taken for swing failure pattern. Just fantastic. Also, you know, once you take out this low, you go for another liquidity node. So you have tight stop loss here, but this was perfect plan. Open interest was helping us to the downside. Just fantastic. Equity still helping, yes, we are watching that. We are well prepared for the liquidity. We know where is the main juice, where is the main pain point for the market. I also had no post today on the counter long since we started dropping, as bears were firmly in control. Support is limited, hundreds of millions of logs long before us and got wrecked or trapped. You see, you don't want to long when so many people got trapped before you, yeah, because they already, this is just not good, yeah. Conditions where you let shorts run and add to shorts, simple and effective. I also watch open interest for any bounce, yes, so that was also planned. And we are getting to the, you know, we also had the, I also had the first long once we did Trump swing failure pattern. You can see what we did here, swing failure pattern very clear, stop loss behind the low. It was our target. I'm keeping, I'm taking, so you see I had $3,000 move to the downside. I had 60% short running, I'm taking 30%. So half of the short I'm taking out, I'm leaving 30% run. If market now pull back to higher regions, I will be happy to add to my short. I already showed you the trade area, so that's one of the area I will be looking to add to short. And also, of course, I'm adding to trades when I see like similar reasons to actually take new scalp short or the intraday short. So I see order flow reasons for it's not like I'm sleeping on adding orders. There is zero chance for that. I need to see how market behaves. We are also seeing from Trump low push up is not that easy because we have a lot of orders who are trying to short the market or just take profit a bit later. So we are securing take profit one faster. These were some posts here. We are also seeing in order books like local support here. So let me show you the order books also. So you see TRDR is very helpful for us. By the way, I was also looking for the funding rate reset. In the past, when Bitcoin was trading above 0.014, we found temporary top. And that was the case here and same here. So Bitcoin is locally like overheating, yeah, and is now getting nice reset. So it's getting back into balance with the spot market, okay? In case we go much further, I will be looking for negative funding rates. In the past, negative funding rates mark the medium time frame bottoms. But order books, look at that. We are seeing that pressure. I was already showing you the one of the screenshots, but is also like, look at here. So we had like 6 times more shorts on the Coinbase, and I also have another template where I can show you. This one is also useful. So yet again we also reached the what I should open this template. Okay, like this. So, you know, market acts as a spring, and if it has enough liquidity, it's gonna spring to the upside. And you see the Trump shorts who were actually shorting heavily into the lows already reached threshold. So market here already rebalanced itself into the equilibrium with this nice threshold. So you also knew shorts, most of the, as I was showing that delta round trip, you see most of the shorts were taken out. So you also start to look for new, you know, shorts based on this, because, you know, all the people who were shorting here got wrecked, and now we are getting massive thresholds on the short side. So as soon as we started to push up, we have big fuel to do this pullback into the trap traders. So be aware of that if market improves, because there was some US government moving bitcoins which got market nervous. So there is also potential fuel for the pullback to the upside, so with this threshold. So be aware of that. And now order books, the another template. So you see clearly how the you know, thresholds were looking. Not loading, not cooperating with me. Okay, here is looking a bit more clean. We can see at the highs we've reached similar thresholds as here. So a lot of medium time frame and intraday pressure, and also this big range here is also, this is like medium time frame pressure is here. So I know market is very likely to range here to find resistance. It's not going to be easy for the push up. And also wheat moves up here to 70k. Perpetual markets were also helping us, not just spot market, because these first three columns are spot markets, and perpetual markets were also helping us. Okay. So I have no words today. I'm pretty proud. I called these moves in advance. Like this was already big resistance for me in advance, and now I'm profiting on them. And I also called the $3,000 move to the downside. I'm proud on this because this is years of trading, and I put my reputation online, and I want our traders to do well. So you see, we also book nice profits here. Like intraday, like short, I was holding 30% of the position on short sides as well. On the scalper account, this was closed here fully. I'm keeping now 30% short to be ready for adding. This is not much resistance here. I will be looking for some trap traders, but main retest needs to happen in this range. That would be like fantastic. And now we are in the longs as well. 2 account longs out of the Trump low. I already secured nice take profit 1, scalp already had take profit 2, and day trade will be aiming at least like 50% of the move to the upside of like to the downside, so at least somewhere here to the market structure. Yes, so I think I covered this short really well. Also, order books were really essential, you know, like Tradinglite. So because I know all the statistics from TRDR, but I want to see visually. For example, here, like when we are dropping, there was not even that much support in the order books. Look at those people who they are trying to stop market, but they were just spoofing. Yeah, they immediately pulled them. But what market change conditions here? Like big orders are stabilizing market here, and they are not pulled out as soon as we did Trump low. So they are like they have incentive to hold. They are showing you market is strong, but you see also still face some resistances to the upside. So could be very likely market can fork some local range if we don't find some pushing forces. Also, if open interest will be decreasing on the way to the upside, it's telling you shorts from higher started to take profits. This open interest increase is not just big longs getting trapped and fueling move to the downside, but also big shorts. So market needs to really get over some 60, like reclaim this level here, 67.64. So you do some bottoming structures, and then you will see further open interest decrease as shorts, can be more greedy. I will be closing this video now. I need to take some more profit on. I want to close really long because this was my target. So thank you for watching. Like scalp long, I need to close. Day trade will be running. Thank you for watching, guys. If you want to learn trading, just join us. You will not regret it. Best decision of your life. And thank you for watching. You see how open interest is decreasing. Shorts taking more profits from higher. Thank you for watching, guys. I covered just this short. I hope it was useful. Give it a like if you like it, and more videos will follow in the future when I need to do some new charting for Bitcoin and see where we can go. So maybe one more video this week about future direction of Bitcoin. Thank you, guys, and bye in the group.